what's up everyone? Hope you're having an amazing day. So in today's video, we're gonna go over TikTok Shop analytics. I wanted to show you what are the insights, what are the things that you want to look for within your shop, within the numbers to understand further where you're at, where's your performance at, and how you can further improve. Just like Shopify analytics, many D2C brands and sellers are obsessed with working out the numbers, looking at the data and triangulate conclusions. And what you need to do here is exactly the same thing, but I feel like many sellers, I would say 90% of sellers, don't really utilize analytics enough inside TikTok Shop, which is quite powerful. So in today's video, I wanted to go over what are the things that you want to look for and how you can listen to TikTok Shop's suggestions so that you can improve your revenue. So a quick introduction here. My name is Jackie. I run a TikTok Shop focus agency where we are scaling 7 to 8 figure brands and shops on TikTok Shop. So we have been doing it for a little over 8 months now, and so far we have generated over 1 million in GMV on TikTok Shop since now today is in July 2024. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So I'm going to use this shop as an example here. This is one of the shops that we are currently managing. We just have our first months managing the shop. So we did get a ton of growth here, and this is really without running any ads. This is purely off of organic and affiliate sales. So this is the first step that you need to look at, which is click into analytics and you will be landed on the home page. Then here you will have 3 different numbers. GMV, so this is just means gross merchandise value. So it gives you the calculation to exactly come up with that number. And then order SKUs and then buyers. You're able to also look at traffic. So basically the average click-through rate of how many people actually click into the products versus and over the total impressions of the products that were being served on the platform that day or that time period. So as you can see, there is a few bumps that we have seen for this shop at least, and which is quite nice. And also if you go back to sales, you do see a pattern match here, but as you can see, we are having some other pretty good days as well, although traffic is not as good as those 2 days. So there are definitely things that you can start to notice about your shop specifically. And then the next thing is post-purchase. So this is where it's gonna give you an overview of how many cancellations, how many returns. So as you can see, this shop actually has many returns, cancellations the past 28 days. It was up 68%, which is not necessarily a good thing. So you want to look into if this consistently become a pattern. Let's say you set the time period to the last 90 days and you see this number just keeps going up and up. That usually is not a good sign, and you need to look into the products, the SKUs, what is exactly that's causing trouble. Okay, cool, awesome. So let's go back to sales. And if we go down here, you will able to look at the distribution in GMV. So very interestingly, this shop is benefited a lot from just product cards. So essentially what product cart means is when you go into TikTok Shop, customers sometimes they don't just buy through a video or a live. They will go to the shop tab and search specific products or search a generic term. So I'll give you an example here. If I wanted to go into TikTok Shop and find a moisturizer for face, then I will, instead of scrolling on videos, I have a very specific and high intent on buying a specific product. So I will, instead of just go directly to shop tab and type in moisturizer for face or facial moisturizer, something like that in the keyword search bar, so that I can start to look at options and end up purchasing one item that I think it will give me the most value and is within my budget. So when I do that, that is counted as a product cart conversion. So this is exactly what's happening here, which is this shop is actually heavily relying on people searching. So there's a lot of high intent buyers. Actually, if you look at the breakout of the revenue here. So video started to, obviously to do a bit more as we are, started to run affiliate campaigns and stuff. But by far, I think this is the nature and this will continue to be true for the foreseeable future for the shop, which is product cart. Just people directly searching relevant keywords will be the key driver here. So I want you to kind of put a pin on that point because we're going to come back to it. And that is basically the thesis of this brand, of this shop. And this is also what I want you to do as well. Diagnose the type of shop that you have. So for example, most of the shops don't actually have this pattern. They will have the videos as the highest, and probably live is usually the lowest run of the three. And the product cart is usually the second. But this shop is a bit different. So I want you to go look at your shop GMV distribution and see what is on the top and by what margin. So as you can see here, product cart is by far the biggest contributor to revenue here. Okay, so this is one page, and as I was already going through it, you probably have seen there are a ton of knowledge and insights you can extract just from the homepage. Now let's go to growth and insights. So this is pretty cool because this is where TikTok Shop essentially is suggesting what you need to do and what are some of the opportunities that can unlock more sales. So as you can see here, these are some of the suggestions that TikTok Shop has specifically for this shop. Optimize 2 product images, ask customers to review your products, post more shoppable videos, optimize 4 product names, add products to open affiliate collaborations. So these are all things that TikTok Shop thinks will help us to generate more sales. Now let's go to sales performance. So this is a more detailed breakdown of the homepage, which I just showed you earlier. So these are some of the key metrics. Obviously it shows you a bit more in this dashboard. So the gross sales and GMV with tax, GMV, and total orders, order SKUs, sold quantity, yada, yada, yada. And I guess a metric that I think is pretty important and it's pretty telling is the first time buyers. So because right now on TikTok Shop, people are not able to subscribe, so it's always a one-time purchase. So you probably anticipate, especially when you're first starting out, that majority, so out of all the total orders that are being placed on the shop, I would say probably 89% of the buyers should be first-time buyers. And you want to do a quick calculation there and to see it's actually true. So you can just use these numbers and then deduct by the total SKUs, total orders that are being placed. And then you're able to see, and here, yeah, it's basically very much like 89, 90%. And then if you come down here, so this is again, a distribution chart where it shows you more granularly, how much like the product cart conversions versus video and live stream. So again, it's the same thesis, same result finding that we did earlier, which is product cart is driven a lot of the sales here. Okay. Now let's go to market insight. So unfortunately, this shop did not get grant the authorization, but I will suggest the seller to do that, to grant the authorization so that you can see your shop ranking in the entire category or in the entire TikTok Shop landscape, which is a pretty cool thing because then you can see who are you competing with, who is within the same ranking as you, and who is at the top. So it just gives you a better understanding of where you are located. So again, just like recap here, growth and insights, this is where TikTok Shop gives you suggestions and allows you to, grow and unlock more revenue through different optimizations that they suggest. Okay, now let's go to live and video. So again, a big part of TikTok Shop is content. And if you break down content, it's live and video. So this is really the tab where you're gonna see everything about what is going on with live stream, what is going on with video. That is your account, your brand account, linked marketing account. Sometimes brands will have multiple organic accounts and they will link those accounts to the main account, to the shop. So all these accounts and creators, affiliates, partnership accounts. So essentially official account, marketing account, and affiliate account. So this is live. And as you can see, the shop is not doing really anything yet for a live stream. So you can see it's all 0 here. And this is all 0 as well. But if you are doing live, you could definitely see some stats, metrics here. And you should always also be able to see if any affiliates are doing live here as well. And although we don't have any optimization here, but if you're doing live, again, you should be able to see some optimizations, some live diagnosis that TikTok Shop is suggesting for you. Okay, let's go to performance for videos then. This is really bulk of the work that what we have been doing. So let's put the timeline to last 28 days. And here, there's a ton of actually knowledge and findings that you can share with your affiliates, yourself, your internal social team. So quickly look at the GMV. Okay, so this is the total GMV generated through content, through video specifically. So if we look at trends, it looks pretty healthy. As you can see, it's all going up, which is great. And order SKU, these are all pretty much, very mapped one-to-one to what we were seeing. Okay, and if you just wanted to look at specifically, affiliate performance, then you're able to see that as well here. And then on the left side, on the right side, you're also able to see the top videos. So in terms of views, so top video views videos. So this one got over 100K views. So let's check out the details of this video. So a few things here. This video was posted in April, so today's already July, so it has been 3 months. So you can tell this video is already a bit stale. And this is what TikTok is suggesting. It can do better. The video is performing lower than 8% of other sellers in your product category. And it also goes on to give you suggestions on how to make better videos. And even better, it gives you inspirations. Inspirations on what type of videos that you should be creating, and high GMV, high interaction, high conversion, high completion. So this is all for this one single video. You can already get a sense like how detailed you can really dig into it. So let me go back to the 28 days again. And I just wanted to do a quick call out here. Like, as you notice, these videos are all, so this is pretty telling. So this video got over 100K views, but the GMV, the sales it generated, it's only $33.99. This video got 40K views. It generated the same GMV as this one. So probably, if in case you didn't know, views again don't really translate one-to-one to conversions to sales. So this is a pretty so this is an observation that you can make immediately here. And now, when we are picking out ads or creative content that we want to run ads against, we know this one is not a good candidate, and this one is actually a way better video than this one. And also this one is also not a great video at all because it has already, organically racked up 36K views, but it generated a 0 in GMV in sales. So again, this is not a great video. Okay, so mention a little bit more about that, and then let's look at details. So this is the part of the linked account. So this is all the brand owned account performance. Now let's go to affiliate account. So this is last 7 days. Okay, so these are the content that have generated the most GMV. So this one has generated over $200 GMV. This one generated over $100 GMV, $54, $52, $41, $28. So essentially, when you click into details, this is where it gives you a very visual and very clear like access and view on the ranking of all the content. How did they perform? The last 4 days, the last 7 days, the last 28 days. Cool. Now, we're gonna move on from content. So again, content, the biggest part of everything that comes on to TikTok Shop. Okay, so product cart. Essentially, if I go back to that point again here, which is product cart is a big revenue driver for this shop, which means I will actually spend a lot of time here and trying to optimize and trying to see what else I could do to further optimize, to further unlock more revenue here. So if I go to product card, this is the core data. And actually a quick overview of what product card is. Product card is a form of content on TikTok that presents a product delivery directly to users through a card that includes product images, titles, and prices. So essentially, this is when you go into a shop tab or you go into a shop storefront and you will be able to see many of these things. Okay, so these are the core data. Last 7 days, we had almost 240K viewers. So this basically impressions. So how many people, has actually seen one of our products when they are scrolling through shop tab? So this metric means it has gone lower compared to 7 days before, but we still surpassed 100% of all the rest of the sellers in our category. And then here is buyers. So how many people converted through product cards? So it's 92%, and we are still surpassed 95% of the sellers, but it was a drop from our own previous 7 day period. GMV in total, it also dropped 28%, 12%, but we still surpassed 95% of the sellers. View to paid. So this is the one that is interesting because as you can see, we have all these metrics surpassing, I would say 99% of the sellers, but we are really lacking a bit here, which is view to pay, the last step before people actually pay and buy something from us. And there are a few things that I think we need to do better to optimize here. And I could show you why this is my thinking as we go through and explore more in this app. So first thing is, because this shop, we didn't really do anything, until we were brought on by the team. So there wasn't a big social proof already established on the platform. Most of the product listings only have 1 or 2 views at most. So not a ton of social proof there. And the second thing is we are charging shipping costs. So shipping cost is actually really high, unfortunately, for this brand. So we have to charge additional costs, which is actually more expensive than most other industry peers are doing. And the third thing is, I think this is minor compared to the previous 2 points, but I think it's still in play, which is the overall description, the product page can be further optimized. So those are the 3 things I think are really holding us back from improving this percentage. So now you can actually are able to go over the traffic source as well here and to look at exactly where is the traffic coming from. So it seems like this shop, the reason why there are a lot of product cart revenue is because actually people are searching about us or searching relevant keywords, which I'm going to show you here exactly what are the keywords that people are searching for, and you can do the same for your shop. So these are some trend, like product suggestions that TikTok Shop gives us. Okay, unfortunately, it's not showing up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so as you can see here, these are the store keywords that people are searching for where they and one of our product cards landed on their searches. So dinner ideas, chili oil noodles, birria bomb ball. So this is a viral product that has just gone viral recently. So I wouldn't really take this into account. I think this just like one of those things that are gonna come and go. And again, it didn't really lead to any click conversions anyways. So you want to look at these keywords that really led to click conversions. And then keyword ranking. So these are high potential keywords that TikTok Shop provides as a way for us to add or potentially consider adding to our catalog. Okay, now let me also pause here and go over Shop tab. So what Shop tab? So there are essentially a difference between Shop tab and product card. So Shop tab is when a customer landed on the homepage, the storefront of this TikTok Shop, and they're like scrolling within this entire store and trying to buy something. So usually this is because the customer has known about this brand, has known about their products somewhere else, or they have seen a video, but they didn't purchase directly through that product link embedded in the video, but they landed on the storefront, on the page, and trying to find something else. So essentially, what you can see here is these are the products that people actually bought when they landed on our storefront, trying to shop around a little bit, and they ended up buying this product or this product. So this is a pretty telling thing for you, which is, okay, these are probably the two SKUs that people know us the most about, and they are the most comfortable buying especially when they're first purchaser. Yeah. And also we are seeing a ton of GMV increase for this specific reason as well. And here you'll be able to see, okay, listing impressions to page views. So the click-through rate here is very high. And then the unique page views to product buyers, this is also pretty good. Again, this is very similar to what I just discussed here as well. So this is shop page, essentially just product page within the TikTok Shop. Cool. Awesome. So now we have, live video product card. These are essentially revenue driven channels. How you can make revenue. There's nothing else. There's only these three. Then let's move on to products. So this is where essentially TikTok Shops is going to give you some understanding of, how's your product doing specifically. And then let's quickly go to marketing. So we are actually in the summertime right now. So there is an ongoing campaign, the TikTok Shop summer sale. So this actually technically has already ended, but this is just a way for you to see, okay, how much GMV you generated, what's your target, have you hit your target yet? And this is your annual campaign performance. And then a creator analysis. This is kind of similar to that video tab, which I showed you earlier, but this is where you will be able to see everything that is encapsulated, everything about affiliate stuff. It's all inside here. So if you want to really dig deep into your affiliate commission, affiliate GMV, affiliate performance, this is where you should go. Now, let's go to customer analysis. So this is pretty interesting. I think it's pretty new feature, but now you can actually see new buyers versus repeat buyers and new followers versus existing active followers. And you can see new product, new buyers, product distribution. You're able to find, okay, so out of all the new buyers, who are purchasing this product, who are purchasing this product, who are purchasing this product. And if you go to content distribution, which video has contributed the most amount of new buyers? So again, very interesting, very insightful for you to understand what products are doing the best. Okay, let's go to post-purchase a bit here. So this is where it gives you the stats and performance in regards to your performance on fulfillment. So handling time, process it within 3 business days, and shipping time. Cancellations and refund, reviews, how many reviews you're getting, and complaints. So you definitely want to stay on top of the post-purchase performance for sure, because this is essentially where you are able to see, okay, what after people have purchased something, what is the rough timeline there that people are going to get their orders, how many people actually viewed the products 5 stars, 4 stars, versus how many people rate 1 star and 2 stars. And then any complaints that people might have regarding the shop, regarding the products. Okay, cool, awesome. So I hope this is pretty exhaustive, really detailed overview of Analytics tab, and I hope you take away something pretty helpful here. And let me know in the comments what do you think and how you can apply what I go over here to your own shop. Alrighty, I will see you guys in the next video then.